My people now we don't know. OUK, Senator Orji Zakalo, he don't come out for social media, can't talk nothing but the truth of waiting what happen and waiting go happen. Eventually, if Tinubu send troops, make them go invade Niger. You know, say, even though say the man not be better person, but this is why when talk now, I go like make you listen to him, make you listen with sentiment, make you know say the man make sense for waiting in the try talk or waiting in don't talk already. France, UK, US, they want send Nigeria into war for their own favor, for their own gain, because they know say Putin they support Niger, so that if Nigeria go war, then Putin now finish Nigeria totally. They want turn Nigeria to war zone the same way they turn Libya, Syria, Afghanistan. That's what they want to do. You no go work. Thank God said Senate they no approve because no country they go to war if their Senate no approve them. So Nigerian Senate for now still stand their ground, say no invention. Look at what waiting Senator Zakalo talk. You can understand say the man makes sense for this one. I beg if you watch finish, help me share it. Make other people see him. Don't say war. If you just watch Ukraine, if you see Ukraine now, you're gonna say war, no be child's play. To fight war days, you don't know when it go end. You don't know who go join. You don't know who get interest. All the whole properties, all the whole lives, so many things go waste. So make we no pray for war. War no good. War no good. Make them dialogue, now their thing, make them settle up. I beg, help me share this video. Thank you.
I believe that President Tinubu is not president of ECOWAS. I saw a press conference here in Washington, D.C. that the president of ECOWAS have declared that ECOWAS service chiefs should move to war. And that is not Nigeria, but I'm still having my reservation that Nigeria should join ECOWAS to go to war. Because if the Americans want to go to war, they should use their troops. They have almost 3,000, 4,000 troops there in Niger. They don't need to say, we will give you money, President Tinubu, we will give you arms, just go and fight. It is dangerous to fight in our backyard. You don't know where this fight will end. Nobody knows who is sponsoring this fight. I think the advisors of President Tinubu, which I'm also one of them, will continue pleading on him not to join that fight. Since Nigerian Senate have already said no, you can't go to war, and he needs authorization of the Senate to go to war. So I don't think it's a good idea to go to war. What they should go to the juntas to do now to put a democratic process plan. They should give us a plan for 1 year, 6 months, 2 years plan to return to the civil democratic process. Since they said the president of Niger, President Bousso, have already resigned, let us take it like that. These things happens once in a while, and I don't think any Nigerian soldier's head is good enough to be killed for another country. It's not our war. It's an internal affair. It's an internal problem of Niger people. I hope my president and my friend and my brother will understand that this is not our war. We have nothing to fight those people for. I want him not to listen to the US. I'm a friend of the US. I'm a friend of Israel. I'm a friend of UK. This is the first time I would like President Tinubu to disobey the US. It's not the right thing to do. We are not going to go to war. Let US and Nigeria and France have a transitional program with the soldiers. They are Niger people. They are not outside from there. So let them plan transition in peaceful diplomacy, agreements, and all the rest of them. They should reach an agreement, concrete agreement, to return to civil rule. I'm not thinking they're going to war with Niger. One, they are our blood brothers. Secondly, it is very dangerous. You don't know who will join the war. They might invade Nigeria. We already have a lot of problems with our minerals along those borders, and nobody should attempt taking us into war. We cannot go to war with Niger at all, at all. It's not the right thing to do. We must pull out of ECOWAS. If it means pulling out of ECOWAS, Nigeria should pull out of ECOWAS. If that is ECOWAS' decision. We're a sovereign nation. Nobody can toil with 250 million Nigerians. It's not possible. So I still plead, and it's just I'm in Washington. I could have gone to see President Tinubu. I still plead with him not to join the war. He's chairman of ECOWAS, yes, but he also have a role to play to say, I'm not going to go to war. The United States want us to go to war. France wants us to go to war. Why don't they put their soldiers and go to war? We'll give them the money to fight. Let them go to war on their own. We cannot go to war. This war is in our backyard. I plead with the president to listen to the voice of reason. The Senate have said no, and I'm joining the Senate. I wasn't in the Senate now. I was in the medicals, and I still join the majority of Nigerians telling President Tinubu not to go to war for the sake of brotherhood and sake of Africa. Please.